Have you ever wondered about the stories buried deep within the mountains of Nepal, stories of kingdoms that once flourished and then disappeared into the mists of time? Nestled amidst the towering peaks of the Himalayas, Nepal is a treasure trove of ancient civilizations and forgotten empires, yet many of us are unaware of the rich tapestry of its history that extends far beyond the modern state we know today. Once upon a time, Nepal was not a single entity, but a mosaic of smaller kingdoms, each with its distinct culture, traditions, and rulers. Their stories, etched in stone and parchment, whisper tales of grandeur, conquest, and decline. These kingdoms, though lost to the annals of history, have left indelible imprints on the landscape and the people of Nepal. Their legacy is the rich cultural heritage that continues to thrive in the heart of the Himalayas. So, let's embark on a fascinating journey into the past, peeling back the layers of time. Join us as we journey back in time to uncover the stories of these forgotten kingdoms. The roots of Nepal's history are intertwined with the rise and fall of its early kingdoms. Our journey begins with the Kirats, who are believed to have ruled Nepal from the 7th century BC for about a millennium. The Kirats were known for their valor, with their reign marked by significant cultural and societal progress. They introduced Nepal to the practices of shamanism and nature worship, elements that are still prevalent in the country's cultural fabric today. Following the Kirats came the Lichavis, who took the reins in the 2nd century AD. The Lichavis are often hailed as the golden age of Nepal's history, and for good reason. They brought about advancements in art, culture, and law, leaving behind a rich legacy of sculptures and inscriptions. They were also responsible for introducing the first written legal code in Nepal, known as the Lichavi Code, which served as the foundation for the country's law for many centuries thereafter. The Thakuris succeeded the Lichavis in the 7th century AD. Though their reign was relatively shorter, their contributions to Nepal are anything but minimal. The Thakuris established important trade routes with Tibet, which led to an exchange of culture and ideas. It was during their reign that Buddhism and Hinduism coalesced, creating a unique blend of spirituality that still resonates in Nepal today. But the Thakuris' most notable achievement was perhaps the establishment of the first centralized political structure in Nepal. This laid the groundwork for the unification of the country, which wouldn't happen until many centuries later. These early kingdoms, the Kirats, the Lichavis, and the Thakuris, each contributed to Nepal in their own unique ways. They brought about cultural and societal advancements, established important trade routes, and laid the groundwork for the country's political system. They shaped Nepal's identity and played a pivotal role in its development. These early kingdoms laid the foundation for what Nepal would become, but they were just the beginning. As centuries passed, a new era dawned in Nepal, the Malla Era. The Malla Era, spanning from the 12th to the 18th century, was a period of profound transformation for Nepal. It was during this time that Nepal witnessed an unparalleled flourishing of art, architecture, and culture that would leave an indelible mark on the nation's identity. This was an era when artistic expression burst forth in all its glory, with intricate wood carvings, stone sculptures, and metalworks becoming the hallmark of Malla craftsmanship. The Malla artisans, inspired by their deep spiritual beliefs, breathed life into their creations, imbuing them with a sense of divine beauty that continues to captivate us to this day. And then, there was the architecture. The Malla kings, driven by a desire to immortalize their reign, commissioned the construction of grand palaces, temples, and public squares that showcased the genius of Malla architects. These architectural marvels, characterized by their multi-tiered roofs, ornate doorways, and elaborate window carvings, were a testament to the Malla's exceptional design sensibility and attention to detail. But the Malla era was also a time of dynamic cultural evolution. It was during this period that the festivals we associate with Nepal today, like Dashain and Tihar, gained prominence. The Malla kings, in their wisdom, understood the power of these festivals in fostering a sense of shared identity and unity among their subjects. However, the Malla era was not without its share of political upheaval. By the 15th century, the once unified Malla kingdom had fractured into 3 smaller kingdoms: Kathmandu, Patan, and Bhaktapur. Each of these kingdoms, while maintaining their distinct cultural identities, continued the Malla tradition of patronizing the arts and architecture, further adding to the rich tapestry of Malla heritage. The Malla era was a golden age for Nepal, but as with all golden ages, it too came to an end. From the ashes of the Malla kingdoms arose a new power, the Gorkha kingdom. As the Malla Era receded into the annals of history, a new force began to assert itself on the landscape of Nepal. This was the kingdom of Gorkha, a small hilly region that would soon become the epicenter of a transformative era in Nepal's history. The Gorkha kingdom was led by an ambitious and visionary king named Prithvi Narayan Shah. Born into the ruling Shah dynasty of Gorkha, Prithvi Narayan Shah was a leader who dreamed of something greater than just ruling a small kingdom. He envisioned a unified Nepal, a nation that would stand strong amidst the sprawling empires of Asia. Prithvi Narayan Shah's ambition was not merely a dream, but a strategic plan that he set into motion. He understood that unity was strength, and that the fragmented kingdoms of Nepal would be better off under a single strong rule. So, he embarked on a mission to unify Nepal, a mission that would transform the nation forever. His conquest began with the neighboring kingdoms, which fell one by one to the power of Gorkha. The victories were not easy, each one a testament to the strategic acumen, diplomatic finesse and military prowess of Prithvi Narayan Shah and his forces. Yet, despite the challenges, the Gorkha kingdom expanded, absorbing the smaller kingdoms and bringing them under one rule. The culmination of Prithvi Narayan Shah's unification campaign was the conquest of Kathmandu Valley, the heartland of the Malla kingdoms. With this victory, the Gorkha kingdom became the Kingdom of Nepal, a unified nation born out of the ashes of fragmented kingdoms. Prithvi Narayan Shah's vision had come to fruition. He had transformed a small kingdom into a nation, a feat that forever changed the course of Nepal's history. His legacy is a testament to the power of unity, ambition, and strategic leadership. The unification of Nepal marked the end of the era of small kingdoms, but their stories live on. They live on in the history of Nepal, in the culture and traditions that have been passed down through generations and in the hearts of the Nepali people. Today, the stories of these lost kingdoms are etched into the landscape of Nepal. As we traverse the terrains of this magnificent country, we encounter an array of remnants from a bygone era. These aren't mere relics of the past, they are a living testament to the vibrant history of Nepal. Among these, the ancient temples stand tall, their intricate carvings whispering tales of kings and queens, battles and victories, love and loss. Each stone, each brick, has a story to tell. In the bustling city of Kathmandu, the royal palaces of the Malla and Shah dynasties continue to hold court. Their grandeur may have faded with time, but their aura of regality remains undiminished. These palaces, now converted into museums, serve as silent custodians of Nepal's rich heritage, housing a plethora of historical artifacts that offer a glimpse into the country's illustrious past. Yet, it's not just the physical remnants that bear testimony to these lost kingdoms. The cultural fabric of Nepal is interwoven with the traditions, rituals, and customs handed down from these ancient reigns. From the vibrant festivals to the soulful music, from the unique art forms to the delectable cuisine, the influence of these bygone kingdoms is palpable in every aspect of Nepalese life. Preserving these historical sites is a task of immense importance. Each monument, each artifact, holds a piece of the puzzle that is Nepal's history. Their preservation not only allows us to understand and appreciate the past, but also helps in nurturing a sense of national identity and pride among the Nepalese people. It's through these efforts that we ensure that the stories of these lost kingdoms continue to be told, continue to inspire, and continue to shape the future of this beautiful country. These lost kingdoms may have faded into history, but their legacy continues to shape Nepal. From the early Karats to the unification under the Gorkhas, Nepal's history is a tapestry of lost kingdoms. We've explored the ancient realms, from the early kingdoms that dotted the landscape to the grandeur of the Malla Era. Each of these epochs left indelible marks on the cultural and political fabric of Nepal, shaping the nation that we see today. The unification under the Gorkhas was a turning point, a pivotal moment that brought together diverse kingdoms under a single banner. Yet even as we celebrate this unity, we remember the distinct identities of the lost kingdoms, their unique cultures and traditions, their triumphs and struggles. These lost kingdoms are not merely chapters in a history book, they're the roots of Nepal, deeply intertwined with its present and future. By studying them, we not only honor the past but also gain insights into the present, understanding the complexities of Nepal's cultural mosaic. As we delve into the past, we unravel the stories that have shaped the present and will continue to shape the future of Nepal.